Smart moms know how to pour milk before cornflakes, but smarter moms know how to turn just 4 simple ingredients into crispy, healthy cornflakes at home. No sugar, no preservative, no nonsense added. Today I'm going to show you how to make that crunchy homemade cornflakes that are very safe, natural and perfect for toddlers and kids. Simple enough that you will never have to go back to store-bought cereal again. And trust me, your kids will actually love it. Let's go.
Welcome to Chubby Baby's Kitchen, and please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you!
Let's start with the star of our recipe, the corn. And as you can see, I am using deep yellow corn. This is the kind you will see at the local market. They are naturally rich in nutrients and they are perfect for toddlers and kids. Now, I start by measuring out 4 cups of the corn. Then I carefully picked out any stones, sand, or debris. You just want very clean corn kernels. Now, you can see how yellowish this corn is, right? They contain more calcium, more vitamins, and natural goodness compared to the other pale one. There are some that are not as yellow as this. Please go for the one that is very deep yellow. Next, wash the corn thoroughly, like 2 to 3 times under running water. This ensures that they are completely clean and safe for your little ones. Personal hygiene is next to godliness. Some persons will just buy this and dust it and proceed to use it. Nah, that's the wrong way. Make sure you wash it until the color of the water moves from being cloudy to be very, very clear. Now you have to do this a couple of times to get that clean water. Now let me ask you this question. Have you ever poured your child's breakfast cereal, any cereal at all, into a bowl and you realize that it is basically sugar with a few flakes? There are so many cereals in the market that are laden with sugar, like sugar, a lot of sugar. Even the ones that says healthy, the ones that have healthy on their packs, have hidden sugars and hidden preservatives and chemicals you can't even pronounce the names. Today, after watching this video, right, you're not going to buy any form of cornflakes again at the market. I assure you, you're going to be making yours from the comfort of your home, because of course you're going to know what goes into the cereal your child is taking. You're going to know that, yes, this is what I added and this is what I do not add. No nonsense added. So you will never go back to store-bought cereal anymore. And trust me, your kids will love it. They will actually love it and love it so much. And so, Chubstars, welcome. If this is your first time joining us, you are in Chubby Baby's Kitchen, the only baby food channel on YouTube that caters for all your child's nutritional needs. Here we'll teach you weight gain meals, nutritious recipes, parenting tips, and lifestyle hacks. Everything to help you to take care of your little one every single day. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do well to subscribe, like this video, and share it to become one of our Chubstars community. And a massive shout out to all of you who dropped comments on my last video or on any of my video, who always send in your prayers and love. I ask God to continue to bless you abundantly. Don't worry, you're only going to be seeing amazing content on this channel. Just stick with us. So once we are done washing the corn, we're going to spread the corn out to dry under the sun for 2 hours. Just 2 hours. Don't worry, it doesn't take too long. Before you close your eyes and open them, they are dried. And if you prefer, you can also use a dehydrator or an oven to dry it if there is no sun. You can also dry it in your room. Yes, it dries faster even under the sun. So we are going to check back after 2 hours.
2 hours later.
After about 2 hours, our corn is now ready. Completely dry, clean, and perfect for grinding into cornmeal. I forgot to tell you that this cornflakes is supposed to be made with cornmeal, but this is actually the way to make your own cornmeal if you don't have it at home already, right? So this is the process of getting your cornmeal. Now we're going to transfer the dried corn kernel into a bowl. Discard any dust. There are some white dust that comes with this corn. Just discard them after they dry. Now this is the crispy corn that we have. Now we have come to one of the most important steps, sweetening our cornmeal. And this is exactly where our homemade cornflakes beat store-bought cereal 100/100. We are going to use Maki Healthy Food Date Powder. This is a staple in my kitchen. And if you have been following my videos, you will notice I use it on almost everything I make. If you're still adding regular sugar to your child's meal, you are doing it the wrong way. Please go to Maki Healthy Food and grab some of this date powder if you can't make it yourself. It is natural, safe, and you know exactly what is going into your child's food. Now, this will be the only sweetener we will use. This will only be the sweetener that we will use in this recipe. Please note that if you're making it for older kids or grown-up toddlers, you could add a little sugar. But for toddlers or young kids, stick to date powder, no nonsense, no additives. If as an adult you want to make it for yourself, at this moment you can proceed to add half teaspoon of salt. This that I'm holding here is salt. But for our babies, our kids, they don't need salt, okay? So for this recipe, I am not going to be adding any salt. I just brought it out to show you that as an adult, you can add salt to your own, or if you have a grown-up baby, you can as well add salt, just little salt to their own. It is officially blending time, and if you have a very strong blender, mill this to powder. But if you don't have a strong blender, don't even try blending it with a little blender. It is going to scatter your blender. Go to a public mill and mill it to your satisfaction. Now, after blending, this is what our powder looks like. This is now our cornmeal. If you can't get cornmeal from the market, this is how to make your cornmeal at home. You can see how smooth it is. My blender really did justice to this corn flour. It is very strong, but my blender crushed it to powder. After blending the corn into a fine powder, the next step is to separate the cornmeal into two portions. Now, grab two bowls, then take your blended cornmeals and divide it between the two bowls so that one portion is bigger than the other. The larger portion will be used to make the main cornflakes batter, while the smaller portion will be used as a topping to create that classic cornflakes texture. Now, for the larger portion, add your desired amount of water and mix it into a smooth paste. The consistency should be slightly runny, thick enough to hold, but thin enough to fall from a spoon easily. You're going to keep stirring this until all the lumps are finely dissolved. And as you're stirring, you'll be checking the consistency. Make sure that it is not so thick. If it comes out so thick, your cornflakes will have a thick, it will have a thick skin, and that is not what we want. We want it to be as thin as possible. So at any point you see that it is thin, add water. Now for the other smaller portion, sprinkle a little water onto it and mix until it resembles breadcrumbs or gari. You know gari, right? So you're going to keep mixing this with your whisk until it resembles the gari that you eat or breadcrumbs. Make sure that the water touches every part of the powder. This coarse topping is what gives that cornflakes that rough, crispy texture. You know that cornflakes is not smooth. The store-bought cornflakes is never smooth, so this is what will give it that coarse nature. After mixing both portions of our cornmeal, set them aside for a moment. Now let me show you what we'll use to spread our batter. This is baking parchment paper. This is exactly the sheet where we'll line the batter on so that it can bake properly. This is what it looks like, right? So if you want, you can take a screenshot or just remember it as your parchment paper. The next thing is very important. You're going to measure your parchment paper according to your tray, your oven, or your air fryer. My oven is currently busy today, so I'll be using my air fryer. But don't worry, I'll also show you the three methods. If you don't have an oven or an air fryer, you can use your stove. I want you to watch this part very well so that you can know how to use the three of them. Right? You have to watch it carefully because this part is the key to getting the crispy cornflakes. Now, once you have measured out the size of your oven or your air fryer, you're going to cut the parchment paper to the right size. Make sure that every part of it will touch the heat. Nothing should fold over. Now take 1 tablespoon of the batter and pour it onto the parchment paper. Use the back of the spoon or a small spatula or a rolling pin to press and roll it out evenly. Spread it out so thinly. We don't want to have thick skin. The thinner it is, the crispier the cornflakes will be. Ensure to evenly spread the batter so that it reaches all the corners of the parchment paper. Remember, this is what will give your cornflakes that perfect shape and texture, just like the store-bought ones, but 100% natural and healthy. After rolling it out, proceed to remove the top part of the parchment paper that you used to roll the cornmeal out, and all you need to do next is to cut it out with a scissors. You can also do the cutting process first before rolling the cornmeal out. Whichever method you want to use is perfectly fine. So as you can see, we are having a very thin texture. Then you remember that gari texture, the coarse one that we did, right? You're going to sprinkle it on top of the batter. This is going to give you that coarse texture, that golden, that cornflakes texture. You want to transfer the batter into your air fryer. As you can see, the parchment paper matched my air fryer very much. Every part is open. Now, the next thing you need to do is I want to show you how to, if you don't have an air fryer, how you can use it on your stove top or your gas cooker if you don't have an oven or an air fryer. Now, the same process we did for the first one is what you're going to do for the second one. Make sure you spread it out thinly. Spread it out evenly, then use the other paper, the other parchment paper you used to, spread it out, remove the excesses that may have formed on top, make sure that it is smooth and every corners of the parchment paper has the batter. And after that, proceed to remove the top part of the parchment paper, and you are going to have a very thin batter like this. And just like the first one, you're going to sprinkle the coarse corn flour on it, just like this, little by little, until it spreads out evenly. This is fun, guys, and even the aroma from this is much. Now, after doing that, you're going to set your pan on fire. This is not oven, neither is it air fryer. Set it on fire, and when it has heated up a little bit, you transfer it, cover it, and heat on low heat for about 20 to 25 minutes. Guys, after 25 minutes, this is what we'll have. Very fine, very thin. You won't even know that this is not oven or air fryer. Look at how crispy it is coming out. So you can use your stove, you can use your gas, you can use anything. There is no excuse at all for you not to make this. So I'm going to show you the one from the air fryer now. Now look at the one from the stove, and the other two are from the air fryer. Can you see that there are no much different? Even the one from the stove is finer, if you ask me. So this is how it is. You can see how it is breaking, crispy, and all of that. And once you bring it out from the air fryer, you're going to use your hands to pieces it, thin it out just like the size of cornflakes, whichever size you want to have. If you want it big, fine. If you want it small, fine. So all you need to do is to make sure that you break them into pieces. This will give you that store-bought cornflakes texture that you love. After breaking it, look at our cornflakes, guys. Look at the color, the texture, and everything, the crunchiness. And this is the full version. I have them a lot, so this is the full version. To make sure they are super crunchy and crisp, we are going to toast them again, either back in the air fryer or on your pot or stove. Bake or toast them for another 20 minutes. This extra step ensures that any part that wasn't fully cooked will finish cooking, giving you that cornflakes that is not only crispy but also crunchy. After this final toast, bring them out, and there you have it, guys, a tray of perfect golden homemade cornflakes ready to enjoy. Once your cornflakes are perfectly golden, crispy, and crunchy, store them in an airtight jar or container like this, one where no air can get into it. This way, they can stay fresh for weeks and even months. Now, when you want to scoop out some for yourself or for your toddler, for your kids, make sure that the spoon you're using to scoop it out from the jar is completely dry to avoid moisture getting into the container and spoiling your crunchy cornflakes. Guys, look at these cornflakes. Isn't this amazing? It is crunchy, super crunchy, and you know exactly what is going into it. No nonsense added, no preservative, no artificial sweetening. Everything is done under a controlled environment. You controlled it, you washed it, you cleaned it, so you know exactly what you're feeding your baby and what is getting into their tummies. To serve this, all you need to do is to simply pour the desired quantity you want into a bowl. Add any age appropriate milk of your choice, any milk. It can be full cream milk, it can be yogurt, it can be baby formula, it can be any milk, and enjoy. Remember, it is already naturally sweetened, so there is no need to add sugar. Trust me, Chopstar, this is so good. It is good. It's like a homemade golden cereal without any nonsense added. Super nutritious, and you know exactly what is going into your child's meal. It is super healthy, super nutritious, crunchy, and yummy. This is yummy, guys. And that's it, Chopstars. Our super nutritious, homemade, crunchy, delicious cornflakes is now ready. This is perfect for kids, for toddlers, for adults, for teenagers, and the rest. Hope you will give it a try. And so, Chopstars, I hope you're excited to try this at home. If you're going to be making this, kindly comment in the comment section healthy crunch and tell me where you're watching from. I would like to know how far this video can go. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Chubby Baby's Kitchen for more healthy, nutritious, and simple recipes for your toddlers and kids. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video, Mama. Bye.
Don't push back. Oh. Don't push back. Oh. Don't push back. Oh. Don't push back. Don't push back. Oh. Don't push